and we will update the entire table. So you will see there, preliminaries is already set, and we will highlight this one, the entire table of contents, and we'll set Courier New with font size 12. So there you go, guys, you already have your table of contents. Alright, what's up guys, and welcome to my vlog. It's Tutor right here, and today I will be teaching you how to edit this thesis paper. We will be using the headings right here for us to be able to generate an automated table of contents, as well as setting up page numbers for their corresponding pages right here. So we have the preliminary pages right here and our actual pages that starts with chapter 1. Okay, so we will be working on with this thesis paper. So if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for you to be updated with the same videos or videos like this in the future. Okay, so let's start with using the headings. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have automatically set different headings right here, so we can set this text here in our paper for us to have the automatic entry for our table of contents. We will also learn how to use the breaks for the page breaks and the section breaks. Okay, so let's start. So at this point, let's go to our main page right here, and we'll select all parts of this one by pressing Ctrl A, and we will be using this Courier New font style with 12 as the font size. Alright, and at this point in time, we will be working on with this paper. Alright, so at this point we have here our first page, our title page, and it will be followed by the approval sheet. Okay, so at this point we will set up first our title page, and we will center its alignment. Okay, as you can see right here, and we will make it bold-faced. Alright, there you go. So the next part will be this approval sheet, so this will be set on the next page. So we will place the mouse cursor before the letter A, and we'll proceed to layout and select breaks and proceed to session breaks. Okay, so we will be choosing session breaks because we will remove the page number on this title page, and on the second page that we have, which is the approval sheet, we will indicate the page number. So we will be having a separate type of page numbers right here on the next part. Okay, so at this point in time, since our first page or title page is already been set, so we will set its page number. So let's move on to insert and select page number, and we will format that page number because we will be using the smaller letters for the Roman numeral, and we'll start at, of course, 1. Okay, so we have here that is on the lower or on the center part, on the lowest part of the page right here. Okay, so as you can see, the next part starts with number 2 because it is the next page that we have. And the thing is, we will use smaller Roman numeral number right here for this number 2. So what we're going to do is to double click that one for the page number, and we will click this one, this link to preview, so that we can unlink this section from the first page, because we will delete the page number on the first page. Okay, so let's go. So it is now been unlinked, so we will start with the page number. Okay, so format page number, and we'll proceed with this one. Okay, and proceed. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have smaller letters for the Roman numeral for page number 2 right here. And let's move on. This one, we need to delete this one because it is our cover page. So as we try to delete the first page right here, this page number, okay, so sorry for that. So we will delete this one, and we will notice the second page that it is not affected. Okay, so when we try to double click again on the main content, we can see that the first page has no page number at the bottom, while the second one has its own. Okay, so let's continue editing this one. Okay, so the information that we have here is we will just set it up so that the other information could fit in this one. Alright, so it seems that this set of words could not fit on just one page, so may I delete some of these random text that we have created. Alright, so we have here now the second page for the approval sheet. So what we're going to do is to set this approval sheet with a heading so that we will be able to generate that later in our table of contents. So the approval sheet, let's highlight this one and let's set it to boldface and center aligned, and let's use this as heading 1. So what we're going to do is to right click on this part and update heading to match the selection. So we have now the approval sheet as a heading. Okay, so that is one point there. Okay, so we have page 2. Now we have acknowledgement. Okay, so we need to highlight this one and select heading 1 because it has already been set as the default formatting for heading 1. So we have acknowledgement. Next, we also have abstract. Okay, so let's proceed and go to layout. Next, we have page break. So let's just use page break because we have the same pattern of page numbering from above, this one too. So this will be number 3. So what we're going to do is just double click this one and just insert page number, bottom center, right, bottom of the page. So this one is centered. Okay, so as you can see, automatically it goes with number 3. Okay, 2, 3, and here we have 4, and we have 5. That is for our next page. But at this point, we will first set the abstract. So let's highlight abstract and select heading 1. Okay, so we have here the next part should be list of tables, so it should be on the next page. Okay, so this one, list of tables, so highlight again, this will be heading 1. Okay, and the list of figures, that should be on the next page. So break, next page, and we can automatically click this heading 1 right here, and as you can see, the list of figures have been automatically formatted. So now we will move to chapter 1. So we understand that this is now the main page or the content of our thesis, so it should contain a different set of page number, and it will normally start with page number 1. So what we're going to do is to look for layout, break, and at this point we will select section breaks, next page. Okay, because we will be starting on a different page format. So let's go back home, and as we already select here or click in any part of this line and chapter, we can select heading 1 so that we can have there the chapter 1. Okay, so we have list of figures. Okay, list of tables. There you go, 6, and as you can see here, it automatically adjusted into page 7, which is the small Roman numeral right here. So what we're going to do is to double click this one and unlink to previous. So just click this one to unlink this page, and what we're going to do is to delete this one. Okay, so highlight it and delete this one. Let's see if the previous page has been deleted. Alright, so you can see here that it has not been deleted. So what we can do on this part is we will insert another set of page numbers but with a different format. So it should be on the top of the page and it should be on the right. So this one. So we have that information. So we will now set its format into a regular number. Okay, and it should start at 1 and press OK. So as you can see here, we have page 1. Alright, so it's a separate formatting right here on the previous page, while on the next or the succeeding page you also have a different page numbering right here. Alright, so as what you can see right here on page 1, we need to set the contents in double space. So we will be setting this one right here. So what we're going to do is to highlight all the information here, contents of the introduction, and we will select this spacing. So let's select 2.0. Okay, so at this point we already have that format. And by the way, we have here the introduction. It should be heading 2. So what we're going to do is to highlight this one and select the boldface. Okay, and let's set it as heading 2, right? Because that is under chapter 1, which is the introduction. Press enter once and another enter. And as what you can notice right here, we have what we call the background of the study. So we need to highlight this one and it should be bold-faced, left aligned, and this will be now your heading 3. So what we're going to do is to update heading 3 to match selection. So we have it right now, and don't forget to put an indentation right here on the left side. Okay, so that's for chapter 1. There you go. So chapter 1, we have number 1 right there, and on the next page we have no number right here. So we can set a page number. So we will go to insert page number, the top of the page, this one, right part. So we have number 2. So let's try to unlink this one from the previous so that we can delete that page number 1 on the first page, so that there should be no page number on the chapter pages. So let's try to check if on the second part there's no number. Alright, so the number is still there, so very good. Alright, so let's just have a short review right here, that on the first page that we have, since this is a page chapter, it's a chapter page, I mean, let's have a quick review right here. Since we have a chapter page, there should be no page number right here, so it should start on the following page, and that is on page 2. So as you can see right here, there's no page number there, and on the succeeding parts right here we already have our page numbers. Now let's proceed here with the objectives of the study. So what we're going to do is to click on any part right here, because we will be setting up here as the heading 3. Okay, and the content should be double spaced, so let's highlight this one. Okay, and select double spacing, that's number 2. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, so let's press enter and let's have an indentation. Alright, so let's proceed. Okay, indentation. Okay, there you go. And we also have here what we call the hypothesis of the study. So let's use the heading 3. So highlight this one, select heading 3. Okay, and we have significance of the study. Significance of the study, just highlight that one and select heading 3. Okay, so let's continue. Right, so let's highlight this one. Okay, and select bubble spacing. Okay, and at this point the significance of the study already encompasses the following, the science students, so we can just select this one and bold them, but don't include as heading 3 because that already is included under the significance of the study. Right, so next we have the scope and limitation of the study. So you can actually click in any part right there and select heading 3, and automatically it will pop up right there. Highlight the content and select 2 as the spacing. Don't forget to have the indentation and then additional space for enter. Alright, and also we have here definition of terms, heading 3. Okay, so double spacing also. There you go. And next, let's proceed to this one. So now we're on chapter 2. So it should start with the first line on the next page. So just click on the first part, just like before letter C. Proceed to layout, and we will be using section break because again we will not show the page number on this part, right? So as you can see right here, we have chapter 2, so this should be heading 1. There you go. Review of related literature is heading 2, so right there. And let's continue. So this should be double spaced. Okay, so right until here, and select spacing. Alright, so next. Okay, so as you can see right there in chapter 2, it already started with number 2 right here. So we should have the number that is according to what it should be. So we have here 8, so this should be 9. So let's start with 9. Okay, so we can see that it will be 10 right here. So page number. Alright, so format, let's start with number 9. Let's see. Okay, and let me double check. Okay, chapter 2 here, 9, so it should be 10. Alright, so there you go, 9, 10, 11, 12, so that's already correct. Next, here, alright, so we have chapter 3. So let's proceed with the first part here, the same. Layout, breaks, and next page. Alright, so this should be heading 1. This is heading 2. Okay. Let's proceed this one. This should be heading 3. Okay. Alright, so this should be double spaced. There you go. Alright. Chapter 3. So this one, heading 3. Okay. So by the way guys, these are just random text right here that we have generated. So just never mind the content because what we're focusing is on how to format this paper. Alright, so as you can see, page 10, it's 9, 10. Oh, by the way, you see now, it's a different thing again. So it's page 14, so we will start with page 15. So that is under page number, format page number, and we should start with 15. Right, because that is 14 up there. There you go, so it should be 15, 16, there you go. So materials and tools used, this is heading 3. Okay, alright, so double space now. Alright, so let's continue. There you go. Double spacing. Okay, so materials, this is heading 3. Okay, so again double space. Right. Procedure. So heading 3. So indentation, double space again. Alright. And next is we have chapter 4. So again, it should start on the topmost part of the page. So layout, and we will select section. Section breaks, next page. And we will start from page number 23. So here we go. So to insert page number, format page number, and let's start with number 23. Alright. So this is heading 1 for chapter 4. This is heading 2. And the contents of our paper. So let's proceed with the next part. So this one is heading 3. Okay. So we're almost done. Alright. So double spacing. Okay, chapter 5, the same procedure, section breaks, next page. And we will start on page, so what's the page here? 26, so this is 27. Right, let's start from page 27. Okay, this is heading 1. This is heading 2. Alright, let's just give a short space there. This is heading 3. So let's remove this one. Heading 3. Okay. So double space. Summary. Alright, so we have recommendation heading 3. Indentation, edit this one. There you go. Double space. And references should be on the next part. So be using we can use actually page break because it doesn't matter for the page numbers right there. Appendices, you can also use page break and curriculum vitae, page break. Okay, so we will use heading 1 for these things. Appendices, heading 1. Tutorials, heading 2. Okay, a picture right here, sample pictures that we have. Okay, references, so your bibliography if you do have. Okay, so that's heading 1. Okay, these are just only samples. Alright, and there you go. So we already have all the page numbers in our thesis paper. Alright, so you can see there are no page numbers on chapter pages. And what we're going to do is to insert our table of contents. So the table of contents usually are placed here after the list of figures. Okay, so we will use a page break here because this is a part of the preliminaries. Okay, so you can see there we go. the cursor is over there. We'll proceed to references. Alright, so we already have the cursor right here. What we're going to do is to insert table of contents. So this one. We will choose this one and see the layout. There you go. So as you can see, table of contents has been already set. So let's highlight these things and use the same font style. So we'll use Courier New with 12 font size. It will just automatically adjust. Okay. So you can see right here we have the approval sheet, and you cannot see the what we call this, you cannot see the preliminaries, or shall we say the cover page. So what we can do with that cover page is that we will create a cover page over there on the first part, and we will just hide it by providing by setting it in a white colored font. So say for example we have here preliminaries, and we have title page. Okay, so let's remove the space. So preliminaries, let's set it into heading 1, and title page heading 1 also. Okay, at this point, let's highlight both of them and set it into white color. Okay, so that they will not appear. So as you can see right there, and we will update our table of contents. There you go. So table of contents, we will also use the same font. So let's highlight this one. Should be Courier, and we will use 12 bold faced, and we will update the entire table. So you will see there preliminaries is already set, and we will highlight this one, the entire table of contents, and we'll set Courier New with font size 12. So there you go guys, you already have your table of contents with updated information. So your preliminaries, you can see there page numbers there, and all of the parts of your thesis paper. So you will have no problems in working with the exact or the right page numberings of your paper. So chapter numbers or chapter pages with chapter numbers have no page number, and it starts with the following page right after, but the page numbering is still organized. So if you like this video guys, please don't forget to share this video, to hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm glad guys that you have reached this far in this video, and thank you so much for watching. This is Tutor right here, always saying have a great day and keep safe.